Taurus, how are you? I'm going to do a short reading for the current energies. So for all you Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this one's for you. Take what works and leave what does not. We all know who we are in the story, right? Anyway, I appreciate you all being here. The wind is really howling, so you'll hear that in the background. Sorry, not much I can do about that. Just really blowing. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Oh my gosh, Taurus, what a same old, never-ending story. It's like the same thing keeps happening over and over again. I just feel like you just don't know what to do about a certain situation. It's like, you know, you've been down this road before with this person. You're not happy. It has something to do with the home place. I think it's, I mean, you may be involved with somebody that, I think it started out as if everything happened, and I think it happened really fast. Everything went along really fast, and then all of a sudden, boom, you hit a wall. I'm like, wow, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. So now, you're at that place. I feel like there's something really unsettled. But even though you don't like it, you hang in there for whatever reason. Now, you could be hanging on to whatever this situation is at home. Maybe your partner, you know, takes care of all the bills, takes care of you. You don't have to want for anything. You know, that's a high price to pay, you know, if you don't really like somebody. But again, I just get a feeling that, you know, there's something going on that's really unsettling. Now, I'm also picking up that a few of you, you may have been hoping for some money, and you might get some news that, you know, might be delayed. So I feel like you have to get to work. I mean, don't wait for something hoping that it will happen. In the meantime, you know, keep going as if, you know, you're not going to get it. All right? Anything else for our Taurus before we move on to the tarot? Mending. So, I mean, there's somebody who you're involved with, or somebody who you got into a tiff with, you haven't been talking to. Yeah, it's unfinished business. That's probably going to come up. It'll probably come up when you least expect it to. So don't be surprised if you run into somebody who, you know how like you've been avoiding them, and then boom, all of a sudden it's really hard to dodge the fact that they're standing right there next to you. So that might be going on for a few of you in the next few weeks. Resting? Are we not resting? Take your rest. I mean, this is for everyone. It is so important to get a good night's sleep. So important. I don't sleep well at night, you know, and it's really hard. And I just feel like you, Taurus, you are not resting. You know, and some of you really, really need to rest. I feel like even you know that you have got to just stop. All right, so very important for some of you. Get your rest. You know, when we start, you know, wearing ourselves down, and we can wear ourselves down working, we can wear ourselves down with our family, we can wear ourselves down just by not taking care of ourselves, we can wear ourselves down with worry. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's something going on with some of you. So you're not sleeping, you're not resting. You start doing things. Maybe before you go to bed, take a nice bath. You know, a nice hot double bath. Anyway. So, let's see what's going on for all of our Taurus today. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Taurus? So, I sure appreciate you being a part of my channel. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Sure appreciate that. Yeah, subscribe. It's all good. All right, what's going on for all of our Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Taurus. Sun, Moon, reason. Something within reason. Ooh, what's going on? Okay, again, money. There's a money issue going on. So, I feel like that you go from a 6 of Pentacles reversed to a 7 of Pentacles reversed. I think you've been, you know, breadcrumbs strung along long enough that you're at that point. You are not going to put any more energy into a situation. Whether this is something that you were trying to get off the ground, a relationship. I mean, it could be money. I mean, I get the sense that money is an issue. Yeah, but it doesn't, see, the problem is that you don't want to put any more money or any more effort into a situation, yet that doesn't solve the problem, and it doesn't end the problem. It doesn't solve anything. So I feel like you're being forced to go in another direction. You know, if something's not working and you've put a lot of time, a lot of energy, you've got to pull back and say, why isn't this working? Be really, really honest. You know, maybe this one is not for you. Maybe what you need to do is really kind of hone in on something that you're really good at, you know, rather than something you think you want, you know, because I feel like you're going after something for the wrong reasons. You know, if we do something out of a passion, out of something we love, it'll take care of us. If we do something because it's going to get me to the next level and I'm going to get more money and everything else, you may just totally, you know, block yourself from that. So Page of Swords, who's watching you, Taurus? Somebody from your past is watching you. Yep. This, I feel like, is somebody who cannot stand to see you happy. All right, so if this is somebody from your past, you had a relationship, I'm thinking it was probably a heavy relationship, but you had a relationship with somebody from the past. I almost feel like they could actually come in and try to sabotage your current relationship, be out of their own insecurities and jealousy, so be very careful of somebody. I just get the sense that there's somebody else on the external that is not as happy for you as you would love to believe. So just be aware of that there's somebody around that could be doing that. All right, I'm really picking it up like it's somebody from your past. The Star reversed. So again, going back to a situation, I mean, we had the Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So, you know, you almost feel like there's a sense of hopelessness of like, how are you going to pull this off? But you end with the Empress. So you do. So sometimes we need to be really pushed out of our comfort zone in order for us to move in the direction we're supposed to move in. You know, because let's just say that you decided that you were okay with the situation, with how the money was coming in just a little bit at a time, you know, this kind of thing. And that's just how it was going to be. And then all of a sudden, you know, you realize that you can do something that would open like a valve and money would just flow towards you. Well, wouldn't you go towards that? Yeah. So I feel like some of you are at that point where, you know, you quit putting energy into one thing and it opens up the faucet for something else. Yeah, there's movement here. You know, you feel like you don't know which way to go, but I feel like it'll be revealed to you. It's like when you finally choose to let go and put an end and say, I can't do this anymore. It's just not working for me. Then once you make that decision, the next step will appear. And you'll know exactly what to do. So we do have the Law comes up, you know, so again, this person from your past, maybe there's some unsettled, unresolved issues. I just feel that somebody comes towards you wanting, demanding something. I owe you, you owe me type of thing. So you may find that somebody may be wanting, you know, to kind of contest in a court of law. I see you working. It's almost as if now you see what it is that you're working. And even if people are watching you, you can keep working, doing what it is you do. It's almost like you've figured this all out. Again, with the Law. So, I wonder if you're dealing with Cancer or a water sign. It doesn't matter, you know who it is. But I almost feel as if there's some fighting. You know, because again, somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching you. They're not happy for you. They're not going to support you. You know, those kind of people, you can cut them out. You know, there's a way to keep them out of your energy field. You know, but I feel like this is one of those people that, you know, they're going to want to threaten you. You know, they might threaten you, but they may never actually take the action. But there's definitely somebody who, you know, you owe me, I owe you, one of these kind of things. I'm going to take you to court. Give me it back. The High Priestess. I mean, it's just like you start to learn things. Things start to come out that, you know, you start to see how you have to move. Like I said, you will be shown the right direction. I have to say, Taurus, some of you may be dealing with like that twin flame type of energy. You know, that's not always easy to deal with a twin flame because they really kind of bring up your stuff. So, I mean, you know, if this whole thing blows up in your face, I really feel like you have to look at this as if this is a real mirror for you, you know, because how you're acting is exactly how they are, right? So, you know, it goes both ways. Now, it's not for everyone, but for some of you out there. But I'm definitely feeling that twin flame energy. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Wands reversed. There's somebody around who is very, very jealous, you know, of you, of what you have. You know, so I feel like they could try, you know, to kind of spin you into trying to do something you don't want to do. But in the end, I feel like you nip it in the bud and, you know, you come out ahead. I think you're not going to let them fool you. You know, when they turn around and start throwing all these threats, because I get the feeling like somebody's going to try to threaten you with the law and take you to court. I mean, it just keeps coming up and coming up. I think you know that it's not. They're more words than anything. If anything, just hang by yourself, pull back, let them make all the moves. The less you say, the less you do, the less energy you put towards them, the better off you are going to be. You know, you really will. Because I feel like they're going to try to stir up conflict, and they're going to try to spread a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors. I mean, there's a lot of people here. There's 3 more people here. And in the midst of this, I feel like somebody's going to try to drag your name around. You know, so just don't pay any attention to any of that. No. Don't pay attention to any of that because it's all them. You know, so don't let them get into your head. It's a lot of lies. A lot of lies. All right, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So if you don't mind, hit that like button, and I'll see you on the flip side. All right, until then, bye now.